Hello everyone, welcome to the second upload for the Adobo series. If you haven't seen the first recipe, I'll put the link down to the description box. Today we're gonna make Adobong Manok sa Atay. Sa video na to, isi-sear natin yung chicken and gagawa tayo ng gastrique. Ano ba yung mga yon? You'll find out. Before we start, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell beside it. Meron ako ditong chicken quarters. I'll cut this in half. I'll separate the leg from the thigh. And I also have liver, chicken liver. Tatanggalin ko lang yung heart ng liver, then chop this into small chunks. Tapos na yung chicken and liver. Yung chicken, dininis ko rin yung edges para lang maganda tingnan. Tapos tinanggal ko yung excess fat. Tapos ito yung liver. Now, I'll also prep the other ingredients. Onion, garlic, I'll finely chop. Then ginger, I'll peel and slice into chunks. Tapos na ako mag-prep, kaya now we season yung chicken with salt and pepper. Ang gagawin natin ngayon, sisir natin yung chicken, meaning iluluto natin to over very high heat. Ang mangyayari, mag-brown yung labas, pero hilaw pa rin yung loob. Gagawin natin yan para mag-add ng flavor and para masil yung juices ng chicken sa loob. Nakalimutan ko banggitin kanina, dapat tuyo yung chicken nyo para hindi kayo matalsikan ng mantika. Ganito dapat yung magiging result sa pag-sear ng chicken. Hilaw yung loob, sobrang hilaw. Yung labas niya brown, pero not burnt. Same on the other side. It's better if you can sear all sides, pero kung two sides lang like this one, that's good enough. Medyo maraming natirang mantika dun sa pan, kasi nilagyan natin mantika kanina bago mag-sear. Tapos yung taba ng manok, na-dissolve na. Ang ginawa ko, binawasan ko ng mantika para hindi masyadong marami. Pero nagtira ako ng enough to saute the onions and garlic. Tapos magdadagdag ako ng butter, just to add flavor and creaminess dun sa magiging pinaka-sauce. The onions and garlic. After sauteing the onions and garlic, binalik ko yung chicken dun sa pot. I-marinate ko siya sa konting toyo and 2/3 ng sukang tuba. Sukang tuba ulit gagamitin ko. This is also considered a superfood. It's raw and unheated, pero iluluto nga pala natin, so never mind. We'll also use dark soy sauce. Nilagyan ko na ito ng dark soy sauce. Konti lang muna kasi baka masyadong umalat. And the season na kasi natin kanina yung chicken with salt. Linagyan ko rin ito ng 2/3 nung vinegar sa recipe natin. Ihalo ko lang, tapos I'll let this marinate habang ginagawa natin yung next step, which is the gastrique. A gastrique is basically caramelized sugar na diniglaze with vinegar. It's used as a base for sauces or to add flavor sa mga sauce. Para sa gastrique, ito yung mga kailangan natin. Asukal na puti, pamintang buo, ginger, yung chinap ko kanina, bay leaves, and yung 1/3 ng sukang tuba. Lalagay ko na itong sugar sa saucepan. Then we'll let this caramelize. Pag caramelize na yung sugar, deglaze natin with vinegar. Then after deglazing, halo lang ng halo para matunaw yung caramel. Then we'll add the peppercorns, bay leaves, and ginger. Then we'll let this simmer for 5 minutes. After simmering the gastrique for 5 minutes, i-strain ko na yun, ibubuhos ko na directly sa manok. Hindi ko na-record kanina pero after nung gastrique, linagay ko na yung atay. Lulutuin na rin to until maging tender yung chicken and mag-reduce yung sauce. Nag-start na lumapot yung sauce pero medyo malabnaw pa rin ng konti. Kaya lulutuin ko for another 5 to 10 minutes. Pero malambot na yung chicken so kung gusto nyo medyo malabnaw lang and saucy, pwede lang patayin yung apoy. Ito na. For the garnish, I have here garlic chunks. Prinito lang tong chunks ng garlic sa oil until mag-brown yung labas pero malambot pa rin yung loob. Ito yung sauce, very chunky dahil sa liver, onions, and garlic. Titikman ko na. If you want an idea sa lasa nito, meron siyang konting Filipino barbecue taste dahil sa gastrique na caramelized sugar and dun sa pag-sear natin dun sa chicken kanina. Very tender yung chicken tapos nag-complement yung chunky na liver sauce. Acidic, garlicky, livery. Parang adobo na hinaluan ng konting barbecue. That's it for the Adobong Manok sa Atay, the second recipe for the Adobo series. If you have any questions, comment down below. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, the subscribe button, and the notification bell beside it. I'll see you on the next video.